Get on all fours and move like an animal. Didn't we evolve out of that? Actually, we developed through this stuff. Every one of us spent our first years of life close to the ground, building the awareness, stability, and coordination that connects the entire human body and builds the foundation for more complex movement. Now, we spend most of our lives as upright creatures. But this doesn't mean we've outgrown the foundation that built us. I could argue that modern day living seems to be breaking that foundation down, which brings even more importance to what we're exploring here. The ability to connect through the ground, crawl, and move on all fours is still in us. So I say we continue to move in these animalistic ways to build more available mobility, more freedom in the body, and more adaptability to life's demands. We can build all of this through 3 animal movements, simple patterns that will challenge you while building up that foundation for lifelong mobility. Before we get into it, if you haven't already, go snag the free 7-day series, Move Now. Simple and short sessions to support everyday mobility. Link in the description below. All right, let's get to these moves. If you're looking for a perfect blend of stability and mobility, it starts with the cat. This movement demands a strong connection through the core while supporting movement through the arms and legs. Let's zoom in on what the cat actually opens up in your body. Check out the ankles and toe position. The cat demands deep ankle flexion and full toe extension. Important ranges of motion for human movement and athletics, but most people rarely load their feet this way. When this area is locked up, that load has to go somewhere else, like the knees, hips, or lower back. Spending time here rebuilds mobility and the capacity to load these tissues, which builds an integrated kinetic chain and less wear and tear on joints. You might also notice that the cat resembles a horizontal squat. Your hips are loaded in a similar pattern, but you've got the ground supporting you, which means you can access those ranges of motion with more confidence and less strain. There's more on this later, so keep watching. The biggest benefit I notice happens through the rib cage and shoulder blades. This is where most humans are locked up and compressed, which can lead to tightness and even pain through the back, shoulders, and neck. Now, at first glance, the cat looks like it compresses the rib cage, which in a way it does. But when you breathe deeply in the cat position, your rib cage expands in all directions. That creates space through the thoracic spine and stabilizes the torso from the inside out. When the rib cage is spacious and stable, the shoulder blades have a solid surface to move along. That scapula stabilizes and can glide freely, which is the foundation of strong, healthy, and mobile shoulders. The beauty of the cat is that it's a mobility launching pad. You can modify the position to challenge other ranges of motion. If you lift the hips higher and reach the arms overhead, this moves you into the bear. If you bend the elbows and walk the feet back, you're exploring the lizard. These are different patterns, but you can see how they all originate from the same foundation, the cat. To start, keep it simple. Get grounded, feel the position, and just breathe. If the 4-point position is too challenging right now, drop down to the knees. You can progress either of these positions by adding a march, lifting opposite hand and foot slowly, or crawling and exploring the space around you. That cross-crawl pattern, moving opposite limbs together, is how we predominantly move through space. It should be instinctual, but sometimes it just needs a tune-up. As you explore this pattern in the cat, it might break your brain at first. Just keep moving and your body will start to remember it again. Over time, the cat becomes more than a movement. It becomes a landmark that you can transition in and out of smoothly and expand your movement options in every direction. Flip the cat over and we have now entered the realm of the crab. This position is the antidote to the downfalls of modern day living. Sitting, scrolling, hunching over desks, and on top of that, most core training doubles down on that same pattern of flexing the abdominal muscles. All of this pulls you further into the same rounded posture that modern life already creates. This position shifts the focus and tone to the back line of the body, opening the chest, shoulders, and abs that have been chronically shortened. The cat organizes the body in flexion, while the crab restores extension through the body. Together, they create balance. Let's zone in on a few key areas of mobility. The crab unlocks shoulder extension, that range of motion where your arms move behind your body. This movement is what actually opens the front of the shoulder. The crab position and movements restore this open and expressed frame. Fair warning, it doesn't happen immediately, so don't force it. You need to spend time and sense the shoulders balance out naturally. You also may have noticed that there's a heaviness through the pelvis and a natural length through the crown of the head. The spine is long and decompressed. That space allows the small stabilizer muscles that support the vertebrae of your spine to actually engage and do their job. To build into the crab, get into the position and breathe. Feel the chest open, the hips heavy, the spine long. Most people are surprised by how challenging it is to hold this position, so if you need to drop the butt, that's cool too. From there, challenge stability and wire that cross-crawl coordination with a march or an ankle tap. When you're ready, the crab crawl comes next. Moving forward, backward, and laterally. It can feel a little awkward at first, but you'll get the hang of it. One of my personal favorites is the booty scoot. This challenges that shoulder extension that we just talked about and fires up the hamstrings nicely as well. The crab can also expand into extension movements, which continue to challenge shoulder extension and now hip extension. The crab tabletop and crab reach are amazing progressions to work up to. In order to unlock total human mobility, we need a bridge from the ground to standing. This is where this last move comes into play. The monkey is the deep squat pattern, and for many people that might seem intimidating or even unattainable. Don't get discouraged. There are modifications to make this accessible, and this pattern opens up naturally over time with consistent exposure. The good news is you've already been preparing for it. Remember how the cat resembles that horizontal squat? That supported position has been quietly building the hip flexion, ankle mobility, and core stability that the deep squat demands. You're already connecting the dots. The monkey pattern loads the hips, knees, and ankles. These are key spots that determine how freely you move through daily life. And when you start to incorporate locomotion through the monkey, you notice the connection through your core and the integration of the upper body. Before we get to that fun stuff, we got to address a few things. Ankle dorsiflexion is often the first limitation people hit in the deep squat, that restriction where the heels want to lift off the ground. So, let the heels lift. It's not cheating. In fact, most people actually find they feel more active and dynamic in their squat when they pop those heels up. And this unlocks a ton of movement options you'll find in training and everyday life. You can build squat mobility from two directions, working from standing down into the squat or building from the ground up with more support. Transitioning from the cat into a monkey rock is a great place to start. It lets you move into the squat with less load while still building active range. From there, you can begin to explore different angles and levels of support to build out your movement options. You can also start standing and drop into your squat. If the heels need to come up, that's fine. Grab a door frame or a broomstick to support yourself. The goal isn't to make this super hard. It's just to spend time there, breathing and connecting with your squat. As you progress, locomotive options are the next step. The lateral monkey is an absolute classic, moving in and out of the deep squat side to side. This is the move that allowed me to truly connect with my squat pattern after years of forcing it. The forward monkey or frogger is another fun one. Playful, challenging, and it builds the kind of coordination that most people lose gradually without even realizing it. Hopefully you're starting to see the picture of what we're building. Exploring support through all four limbs, moving fluidly between the ground and standing, and locomoting through space. It's a really fun way to move, and in the process, you're building lifelong mobility. Quick recap on these three movement patterns. We got the cat, the crab, and the monkey. Hopefully that's easy enough to remember. Use these as positions to develop connection and stability through the body. Challenge your balance and coordination with rocks and marches. Then weave it all together with crawling and locomotive patterns. As you build this foundation, more and more options will become available. You'll be able to transition through all three landmark positions and regain mobility you want and need in your life. To get started, pick one variation from each movement and build a simple mini circuit. 1 minute of cat, 1 minute of crab, 1 minute of monkey. That's 3 minutes, and hit this for 2 to 3 rounds. The first round, keep it simple. Stick with the most accessible variation of each. Focus on feeling the position, breathing, and connecting. Second round, hit the same thing or level up one variation if it felt easy. And for the third round, hit the next progression. This is probably going to be a crawl or some sort of locomotive pattern. It'll take you 3 to 10 minutes. Do that 3 times a week, and in a month, you'll move differently. And if you want guidance and structure in this process, Primal Foundations is my 4-week follow-along program built on these foundational moves. I mix up the sessions to keep things fun while also providing the necessary repetition that grooves this stuff into your body and brain. And this is just where you start. There's a continued progression of programs on the smoov platform. Get started today by clicking the link here or in the description below. If all this sounds good and you want to move with me before hopping into Primal Foundations, let's build these 3 animal moves right now in this next video here. Thanks for watching. Stay smoov.